Alright! Well, hello. I really never know how to start these things. uh, but I noticed we have some pre-stream chat. Got some fun stuff there. Well, yeah, I did set up the stream a little last second. I meant to do it a few days ago, but I forgot about it. But yeah, Angelina. Angelina, that's the theme of today. Or at least this stream. But we've got glow sticks prepared, we've got Angelina hype. And, you know, she has an IS module, so that's kind of why we're doing this. Because I thought it'd be worth experimenting with. I hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's doing okay and having a good day. You know, sometimes we don't get that all the time, but... Okay. Pusher meta. Honestly, I am really awful at using push and pull specialists. It's not something I get to use every day. We can most certainly have fun with it and try it out. Because now that we're not doing difficulty 18, we can do whatever we want. And what we're doing for this run is the pusher. Sorry, not the pusher. I mean, we're gonna see if we can get some pushers, but defender supported knights. That's what I meant to say. And we'll have hopefully a little bit of fun. Time to get Sancta Patriot in a hole. I don't recall there being holes in that. No, wait, there are holes in that map. There are. But yeah, fun fact about Angelina, for me specifically, Angelina, on launch, because I played when global launch happened, she was my first 6-star operator. When the tutorial pull happened, where you learn the whole headhunting system, the very first pull I got was in fact Angelina. And I was losing my shit. But Angelina was my very first operator. Minus Amiya and whatever tutorial operators you get.
No problem.
And just to prove it, just want to show it off. Not that. Here we go. She was also my first 6-star. Nice. Same, but my friend told me she was trash, so I re-rolled. No. That's a feels bad right there. Or it could. Depends. But, I did my first 10 pull on the guaranteed 6-star starter banner as well. And I also got Angelina. So I started the game with a pot 2 Angelina, and I was really happy. I got Angelina before I got any of these other I got her before I got Cruz. So, you know, you have your tutorial Amiya, and then you have your 2 stars, and then did the headhunting, and got myself Angelina. That's the story, at least. Also, I don't know what these do. I haven't changed my assistant in a good while. Should we change my assistant? Who do we want as my assistant right now? I guess chat, you can decide for me. Why not? What operator piques your fancy right now? If my game doesn't horribly lag out. Roberta? Where's my Roberta? I just rolled 236 times to get Ling this week. Ooh. I mean, well actually, you didn't hit 300. So I presume you got her on an off banner. I want to start over Lamau. I'm sure it's fine. Did you get anything else interesting during those 236? Where is my Roberta? She's definitely a specialist, I'm just blind. Am I just blind? Where's Roberta? Oh, she's a supporter, that's why. It's fine. I figured it out. I do have her built, and I do use her. There we go. Here's your Roberta. Okay, how do we fully... Oh, I see. Oh, that's nice. Nice quality of life right there. Now, what I meant was 236-ish accounts to start over with. Oh. And I'm guessing that's when the Ling banner dropped. How much time did that take, actually? 236. That's quite a bit. Also, I don't know why I got Utage. I might have to just... I meant to get an actual blocking opportunity. I'm so used to when I see guards. When I see guards, all I typically think is, oh, I don't really need that many guards. I'll just recruit Viviana, or I'll recruit Utage. A full week. Rerolling takes around 3 minutes per account. Dang. Favorite defender is Alpinus. Ah, yes, my favorite defender, Alpinus. Alright, let's try this again here. And this time we'll get someone that actually blocks Cutter. And our standard medic. Alright, goal of today, just have fun. I really want to try out the hand item too with Angelina, because I think that'd be really cool. What's your favorite Roberta skin? Does she have more than one? Hang on. Does Roberta have more than one? I thought it was just the one. Oh no, she's got a couple. I don't know, I like the Coral Coast skin. Yeah, no, I think I prefer Coral Coast, personally, for the Roberta skin. I don't know, it just feels more vibrant to me. And that's why I like it more. Personally speaking. Okay, how do we do safety inspection with Angelina? Maybe just stick her on skill 1 the whole time? She does have her IS module, and I'm just checking it's fully upgraded, yeah. So this should be okay. I tried to get her skill 1 M3'd for this stream, but I couldn't do it in time. So it's only M2 for now. I'm sure it'll be alright. But with that, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Do I stick with D-cell binders? Do I add in a few hexers? Do I... I genuinely don't know. Do you like the other Nightmare skin from CN? I love it. That's an insta-buy for me. Without a doubt. I'm also just taking the time to read what Angelina actually does in IS. When Angelina's skill is active, her attacks can levitate the target. Ooh, okay, levitate. That'll be fun. Yeah, I'm very, very excited for the Nightmare skin. I genuinely think it'll be really fun. Ooh, see, now what I'm envisioning with Angelina Levitate is her attack speed going up and her having constant levitations going on. especially with skill 3, or even skill 1 to just levitate one target continuously. Hello, Sharky, hello! I was a little voice crack, but hello! Hope you're doing well. How was your day? Hopefully it was okay. Also, hello to New Maximus said as well. Hello, hello. Having people dropping by. But yeah, if you for some reason didn't read the stream title, we're playing with Angelina today. And Angelina is mega adorable. Also, we might have to wait for for the shield card to to get rid of these enemies here. Which I don't know. Whenever I bring W, or whenever I do Wii Citadel runs, and there's some loot I haven't gotten yet, I typically wait, or I undeploy my operators, wait for the redeployment time to then place Wii Citadel elsewhere. Sharky is my favorite streamer because, cause he's the bestest, greatest, and War Knightsu and the Fire Emblemu. I felt like I could have said it better. War Knightsu and Fire Emblemu.
You'll cherish this victory, won't you, Doctor?
Angelina, my starting ban. Is Angelina just everyone's starting banner pull? I thought it was just me. I thought everyone else had just re-rolled their accounts. But see, if you've gotten one Angelina, have you gotten two Angelinas within the first 11 pulls? Because that's what happened to me. Oh yeah, and how was your finals? Hopefully that went well. Very well on my finals. I managed to get a B+ overall on my grade in all subjects in the grade, and my score is typically close to an A. I'm happy too. Do you know what? I'm always happy with B's. I'm not one of those people that are like, oh, typically 94%. Oh, I did so badly. I generally get really irritated when someone says that, because I'm just sitting there with my B's, thinking, well, I thought I did pretty good. Angelina is like a magnet, she pulls herself towards you. Oh, actually, that's a very fun way of putting it. I approve. But yeah, glad your finals went well, mate. Glad everything went okay. And now you get to relax, right? You get to enjoy your little break. And what better way to celebrate than by watching a Sharky Ferret stream? Sorry, had to go for that. Okay, how do I do this map? So we have an early E2 cadre. I can probably get away with using skill 3 on Angelina. And that'll be fairly alright. I didn't reroll, I just went, she's cute. Actually, Angelina was one operator that I did want. Which is the main reason why I kept, I didn't reroll or anything. It was either me getting Angelina or Aya Fiala. Those are the kind of two I were aiming for. But I was happy with the pot 2 Angelina, so I was like, sure, why not? Why not? Finals are fun until you get accidentally stuck on a random question. That has happened to me so many times. so many times that has happened to me. And then you try to scramble to figure out the question, only to find the answer to the question in a later question. That is the post-secondary life. But yeah, typically whenever I'm getting my marks back and I'm like, yeah, you know what? My mark is fine. I'm happy with my mark. But you know, at the back of your mind, you're always thinking, man, could have done better. That is the student life. That is what I guess you come to expect. You know, I remember that sort of thing was really bad at my high school. Like every other person and their mother was like, oh, I failed and I got a 92. And I'd always get really, really irritated. It was one of those things where it was the humble brag, I think. The humble brag. Hey Sharky, good news! I played a lot of IS5 for fun and I beat Ascension 10 Ending 1 using Blueprint Squad guides so fast. Yeah, Blueprint Squad guides are really nice. Or Blueprint Squad is really good in general in my opinion. Really nice on the resource front in terms of plans. Because you really save on plans, refreshing for notes. You really save up for it. I guess you could say I understand IS now. It seems like you are. Good job on that. And now you've unlocked a world of fun in integrated strategies. Blueprint Lamp of Dishes is so totally peak for just letting you climb difficulties. It really is, honestly. And especially if you're doing the usual We Citadel Flinger strategy. That's typically a very good one. It's time to become the niche knights in IS5 when you're absolutely bored. Again, that's the joy of it. You can just do whatever you feel like doing, and it'll be great. It'll be fun. Also, King's Legacy. I'm gonna buy that in a moment. So, what's my main strategy here? I still don't know. I don't know if I want to go for a different hand than just Angelina. Maybe I get a defender. Maybe I just E2 Pierce Stream. AKA Masochist, sorry. Don't apologize. Do not apologize. You never know who might be a masochist around here. Or just general Coomer energy, because I'm fairly sure I'm one of those people. What's a good way to beat IS5? Flinger Knights and a blocker, yeah, basically. If you want a very easy time, Hand of Rumble, Lamp of Wishes, plus We Citadel, and if you have Rosmantos or Grey Altar, that helps too. Ooh, that one's a nice one. I kind of want Judgment Defender here. Because the chances are I'm going to end up stalling quite a lot in this run. And I'll pick up this as well so I don't have to think about deployment limit down the line. I'm a masochist for trying to solo every IS with Cal Sit. That is madness. Absolute madness. Oh yeah, the Palicos, if you've played the Monster Hunter collab event, that too. Just always get a Walter and Shrivel Lingers and keep them until floor 5, and then you'll always have 25 or more collectibles. Yeah, so if you have Tin Man built, that really alleviates the toil limit issue, or at least helps quite a bit. But Shrivel and Sprout, aka the trees, very nice to have early. I don't think we're getting that now, but other fun strategies. I nearly did finish, just need to finish IS3. Oh, IS3. Isn't the expansion coming out soon for IS3? I remember that coming at some point. Also, what do I want here? I genuinely don't know what kind of a strategy I'm going for. I really don't know what I want to do. I mean, I can refresh this node, hope for a Lamp of Wishes. Oh, sorry, Wish Fulfilled node. Ascension 18 IS3 is hell on earth. It really is. Alright, so this item will be quite interesting on Angelina, the Hand of Buckler. Because every attack deals extra damage equal to 3% of the target's current HP, so it'll really start shredding high HP enemies. I'm kind of avoiding the other 4 endings since they're really scary. Yeah, ending 4 is a scary one. I will attest to that. Okay, what do I want to do here? Am I brave enough to do Furnace Volunteers? Maybe I am. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's see what happens. Genuinely curious. I mean, we do have King's Legacy, so in terms of skill downtime, I'm not horribly worried. But yeah, attack speed Angelina and Binder Hand. I feel like that would shred quite a bit, especially bosses. Bosses would be a nice candidate for that. Lamp of Wishes is also very good for getting collectibles you need with Blueprint Squad. Oftentimes too, but I use Doodle of Hope for Blueprint Squad. Really? That's an interesting one. Probably could. I mean, it's nice when you don't want to take on many combat nodes. It is quite the useful one. I remember before Lamp of Wishes came out, I would go for Doodle of Hope quite a bit. And that's generally what would happen. Okay, here's the plan. Yeah, upcoming banners are monstrous too, so perhaps you'll have an easier time with IS if you get a good one. Okay, and then we're gonna have Cutter there. Sadly, we're not gonna be able to... Oh no, we might be able to get the Dying Foul Beast. Angelina's talent does actually work. The global healing does work on the Dying Foul Beast. That's fun. Yeah, I'm really broken. I extremely need Innis, so I might go back to rock bottom before I can even pull. Gotcha, gotcha. It happens. Monster, Exia Alter, and Leimuin. I can never pronounce that on the first try, because my dyslexic ass reads that as Leimuin for some odd reason. But yeah, there's a lot of hype surrounding those operators. And sadly, one of those is a limited banner. Or maybe that's a good thing, if you pull unlimiteds anyways. Okay, we'll do that. But yeah, lots of people are excited for the upcoming operators, which is, I will say, very nice in terms of keeping a game alive. I think when you're hyped for banners, hyped for operators, you're much more willing to play more, which goes really nice for Arknights' longevity. And it's very good for, well, not very good for the whales when they're spending money, but very good for Hypergriff themselves, because they can keep developing Arknights, and it's no problem. Monster's new daughter, so we must get her. I also want Exia Alta and Leimuin, yes. I have seen their kits, and it's... Leimuin? Fairly interesting to me. Very, very interesting to me. Wait, question, when is episode 15 coming? And when is the next limited? January? Yeah, so, potentially the next limited would be in January for the 5th anniversary. If it were to come earlier, it'd probably come around November. Because that's what happened with the Wisadel banner in chapter 14. But... yeah, that would be when Monster comes out, I think? If I remember correctly. Can't wait for another 6-star Liberator. How the fuck do you make someone matching Moinar? Well, you don't have to make someone matching Moinar. You could have a funny operator. Without a doubt. Also, do I want the free Honeyberry? We already have Pure Stream. I don't think I necessarily need Honeyberry.
Is this a dream?
This banner, like all these Dragon banners, is being bad for me. Yeah, it's a tough life being a gacha gamer. It definitely happens. Leimuin is a tactical nuke, more or less. More or less. Though I find it very funny with the whole wheelchair operator thing. I think that is absolutely hilarious. And I might aim for Roundstone Altar here, instead of the King's New Lance. Just because it's early in the run and I can build up battles. Lazy Altar matches Muenar. She's fantastic as the next 6-star Liberator. Hopefully it doesn't outclass Muenar. Gives people an excuse to use the old man. Or one of the old men. Actually, I did order a plushie of Muenar recently. And so that's coming. That's on the way. I forgot who else I ordered. Actually, I'm gonna double check. I ordered a couple plushies here. Just check my email. If it loads and doesn't crash my emulator here. Let's see. Yeah, I ordered a Ling and Muenar plushie. As well as a couple other bits and bobs. So far I've gotten one Chongyue, that's it. That's alright, you know, it happens. And I will say, Chongyue, in my opinion, pretty good operator. Maybe it's just because I'm using him alongside with Ling. Or sorry, not Ling, Shu. For the talent on Shu, but it is nice. Oh, that's also nice. We're gonna try our best to do some battles, I think. Do I want casters? You know, I might as well. We'll get casters down the line. Leimuin seems like Wisadel alternative with no camouflage. Monster is going to be my main medic no matter what. Truly a hypergriff moment when a medic class does more damage than many good 6-stars. You should try out Reed Altar. Reed Altar, though not meta or anything, it's just very fun to use. I have a very good time using her. Okay, so I wanna probably... I wanna refresh the encounter, I think. A safe house, sure. I'll get the plans. I'll make a little bit of profit there. Firepower Squad. Do I want to do Firepower Squad? We have medics, so I think it'll be fine. I'm gonna be slightly worried about Cutter, though. You know what? I think I'm brave enough for... No, we'll see what the other combat node is. And this is where I'll get the King's New Lance. Or maybe the shoes. Oh, maybe I get the shoes. Or the blade. You know what? I'm just gonna get all of it. A simulated skirmish. Ew. I don't enjoy these maps. Yeah, Reed Altar is just very fun. For real, these banners are the move of a Mr. Krabs. Rip wallet, not the money, but the entire wallet. It do be like that sometimes. That'll happen. What is this shoe you talk about? So regarding Chongyue, there's a shoe talent that I really tried hard making good use of. Which is why I'm waiting for other module to come out just to see what it is. If my game decides to load, at least. But yeah, so our first talent, I think a lot of people are familiar with, is just sow seeds and people in seeds. People in Shu seed. Standing inside Shu seed. Plural. Will regenerate HP and get a little sanctuary buff. But the second talent is only it's active with many different conditions. So first of all, there's a max HP boost for all operators if there's 3 different classes on the field, so you could have like a Vanguard, Defender, Medic, right? Easy one to trigger. If there are at least 3 operators with the same class, so for example 3 snipers, all operators gain attack speed. But if there are at least 4 Sui operators, all operators gain attack and 1 SP every 4 seconds. And the SP was what I thought I wanted to try making work. So I went out of my way to make a squad. It's one of my favorite squads, by far. But it's the SP spam squad. Featuring Base Chen. It's a squad revolving around Fia meta mostly. But other operators can work quite well. But it's the funny squad. It's by no means a excellent squad, but it's a very, very fun squad. I want that Nyen skin! I wonder if the Ageless will be an Enfield. Phantom Altar is actually also an Ageless. I want to see him there. I would love to see, good old Phantom with us. I think that would be a lot of fun. Also, do I want to do Firepower Squad? What's the boss even? Battle of Survival. Okay. This one will be a weird one, I think. Because I might just refresh Firepower Squad. Or, do you know what? That works. That works, we can get our 3rd ending item. Alright, do I have anything to combine? No, I don't. We have a very low amount of collectibles right now. You know, I think it'll be fine. Angelina and Cutter are only damage dealers. You love to see it. So I guess, yeah, I'll aim for casters. Casters and at least 1 defender to try and make it through. Yeah, I gotta do some weird stuff here. Just to get Angelina set up. Because what I'll end up having to do is... Because I need Angelina on that top row with the spines. So I need to clear some space. And so that space is gonna be here. She's gonna be facing up. It's gonna be odd. She does have the Fearless Blade active on her, so she'll get rid of it pretty quickly here. Oh, that's a lot. I'm only gonna do IS5 for Max Pot Tin Man, and also get to level 80 for the PTRS UI, and I'm dipping and I won't come back to IS5 ever until I have some 4-star and 5. Yeah, I understand that, honestly. I fully understand you there. Okay, don't need Myrtle. Gonna get Aya up. And I'll save Pure Stream in case Aya goes down. Also, I said it was a while back, but her skin is so nice. Cutter's skin, I really like this skin, actually. Genuinely, it's just a nice skin. Coomer speak aside. And that's something I do very much appreciate about Arknights skins. And it's just the fact that it's just nice outfits. Like, I really like Angelina's Blood of Combat skin. It's just a nice outfit.
A cotton candy cloud drizzled in azure sky.
Did you know Radian's IS module is limited to IS6 based on the translation? Is it? Well, that's slightly lame. Kinda sad about that. Are these units enough to beat the floor 3 boss here? I mean, I think so, since we got Aya Alter. I'm certainly hoping we get some good recruits down the line. Because currently we're relying a lot on Angelina. Which I guess is the point of this stream, but... I feel like I do need a few other things. We'll see if we can make it through this floor 3 boss. Okay, get rid of Calcid as soon as possible. Great. And oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. This might prove an issue. Ever so slightly. Yeah, the monster explosion at the end there. I think it'll be fine. Cutter is mega buffed. I'm a bit sad they aren't closing the gap between CN and Arknights. I know some people will argue that that's a good thing for Global, because they get to see all the potential future banners. Though understandably, you know, you have to wait about 6 months. We're about 6 months behind. But 6 months of content, it's like, oh, you're just waiting for the content. And I understand that side of the argument as well.
Mission accomplished.
Personally, I like the foresight, so I can prepare my Arendum beforehand, because, you know, for a lot of us aren't whales. So we want to spend our Arendum, our pulls, as efficiently as possible, so that we can prioritize getting operators we really want, and so you don't just drop your operators on a banner only for a better banner to come out and people are like, oh, well, crap, that sucks. Yeah, you avoid the hype, though. That is true. That is true. And yeah, that is part of the argument, I'd say. Also, medic, sniper. I do kind of need a sniper. I'll take any form of DPS here. What if I brought Nadantuya? Nadantuya? Wouldn't she be fun? And we can get the Hand of Fireworks. You know what? I'm gonna do that. Why not? Don't get the bang woman, she said in her voice line that she wants to blow up everything. Fortunately, there's no friendly fire. We still has also lower brain cells than the doctors using her. Bold of you to assume the doctors have brain cells. You can scout Aya Alter? I could. I'm fairly sure I'll get a medic voucher at some point during the run. It's no big deal she's at E1 right now. And I'll get the trinkets, I think. Okay, ooh, elemental injury, if only we had Blaze Altar with us. That's alright. Do you have Palsy leveled? I do have Palsy leveled. We could do Palsy, but I already made my choice, sadly. Okay, now what I'm hoping for is, probably past the Aqua... No, not past the Aqua Pit, Epochal Gaps. Nadan is good with a lot of attack, yes. She's got good scaling, I'd say. I'll do Chaos. I think I'm willing to do this map. With Aya Alter, this seems fine to me. And I haven't really gotten a chance to try out the Hands of Firework either. It was just sort of, hey, it's a thing I have. So maybe that'll be a separate stream, or maybe we play around with it, because in IS5, I don't really see people using marksman snipers. So I think it'll be nice to bugger around with.
Everybody, please be careful.
Okay, so Aya Alter, Myrtle. Do you like the upcoming Court skin? I haven't seen that skin yet, actually. I'll look it up in a moment, and I'll give you my amazing opinion about it. Okay, Angie, you're going there. And then Cutter there. Hey, which side story should I unlock with my currency thing? So Long Adele or Invitation to Wine? Personally, I'm a big fan of So Long Adele, so that's my bias right there, because I love Aya Fiala. That's my opinion, though. I need OP, so which one has more maps? Both of them have the equal amount of maps, I think, because they're both limited banner events. So I think they both have an equal number of maps.
Teamwork is my specialty.
So it's really up to you, whatever you're feeling. But personally, I like the sheeps, so Solongadel would be my choice. In the co-op event, I use Posy all the time and hoped I spread those to those who forgot her, how fun she is. She's actually she's E270 status on my account, so I do really like Posy.
Got an idea. I've swallowed up the sun.
So this should be alright. Not horribly worried. The levitation does help alleviate damage here, because when they're levitated, they don't really attack. I kind of like Solongadel because of the theme music. I love the music. The Solongadel music is a certified banger. Solongadel, the sheep become very nasty in the EX and S stages, yeah. So if you want, I mean, if you don't really care for difficulty, Solongadel. What's an Angelina? She's a very, very lovely operator that a lot of people got her when global launch happened. Myself included. Yeah, Angelina holds a very special spot in my heart on my account. The operator with the ponytail hair and brown hair, I guess? Yeah, if we're describing physical features, the one that's kind of floating around on the map. Though I'm sure that's not what you meant. Oh, the levitation is so nice. I want to get the levitation item if we can, the one where if the enemy's levitated, they take 50% more damage. Yeah, we've got some opinions on doing Invitation to Wine. So yeah, it's honestly really up to you, whatever you're feeling like. Gilbert. I prefer music over difficulty, so let's use our brain too. Oh, I already went with the sheeps. I love the sheeps so much. I think it is a nice addition.
Mission accomplished.
The flying staff wieldeth which looking messenger girl looks cool. Hello, Sharky and friends. Hello, Miki. Hello, hello. We're doing Angelina things today. Hopefully you're doing well. You too, Eggy Egg. Hopefully everyone here is having a good time. With my monotone speaking and always giggling and being sarcastic. Oh, who wants a streamer like that? Awful, disgusting. Actually, this is probably a good time to just plug my Discord server if you haven't joined already, because I think a lot of you missed it on the last Arknights stream. So I'm just gonna have that invite ready. Hit copy link. There it is. Enjoy. Sometimes I chat in there, yes. How fast does she kill with the diesel hand in S2? We're gonna find out at some point. I haven't found a reason to use it yet. But I am definitely gonna use it at some point, because we're gonna try for ending 5. Oh, potentially. Yeah, there we go, Discord. Sometimes I chat in there, sometimes I don't chat in there. It's depends on how busy I am. Though I typically check like every morning or something. Okay, where is my Epochal Gaps map? Because I don't think we can do it with sorted surveillance in collecting stuff. We're really lacking on the plans, so I might just have to do past the Aqua Pit. As much as I don't want to. I can't even refresh the node for third ending, that's the problem as well. what to do, what to do. I don't want to give up on the run. I want to at least give it a shot before I restart it. Oh, I really don't want to do... I don't want to do either of these maps, but I also can't refresh because I don't have enough plans to do third ending. We're at an impasse, as some might say. Oh, elusive work, I do not want to do that map either. Oh, alright. We're doing Aqua Pit. Let's see what happens. Yeah. Yeah, let's see what happens. Oh, by the way, how many maps does So Long Adele extend to? So, I believe for So Long Adele it's SL10? I think it's 10, and then 8 EX stages, plus the challenge modes, and then the 5S stages. From my memory of it, at least. Or maybe it was 9. It was 9 or 10. Wouldn't it be funny if it just turned into Aqua Pit challenge mode? If only. It's happened to me before with one of the floor 6 maps. The one with the rocket dudes that I hate so much. Okay, I need Angelina down as soon as possible. So what I'll do is this, so we can get the spine, and then slap Cutter in. Yeah, one of the floor 6 maps in IS5 I absolutely despise. Favorite VTuber Sharky. Okay, then I need Narantuya. Here. I did leave her on skill 3, but that's fine. Okay. So, wait a second. Why are you not falling in the hole? Hang on. Hang on, he's jetpacking. He's not falling in the hole. Why? I'm being scammed. Not like this. You mean floors? I mean the floors in thingy. I don't know what I'm saying right now. Okay, that's technically an aerial enemy. 27,000 on Cutter. Jeez. And I'll catch up with chat in a moment. I really don't enjoy playing this map normally. Actually, I can probably read chat right now. I'll activate Angelina's skill. Gives me a chance to read. So Long Adele is 8 story, 8 EX, 5 S's, and 1 mini annihilation. Ah, there you go. There we go. That's the answer to that. Sharky, who's your favorite VTuber? My favorite VTuber is Okami Mio of Hololive. That's my favorite VTuber. A close second is Rin Penrose. Because I watch a lot of RT Game, and I love the collaborations they do. But yeah, favorite VTuber? Mio. Because I am a very big Mio fan. Why are you not falling down the hole, mate? Fall down the hole. Okay, Angelina will get them. 2 more enemies. Angelina and Myrtle should be able to get this last one. Yeah, okay, we're fine. So, okay, So Long Adele is pretty decent with the map story, I guess. I'd prefer if there were more map story in the side stories. Do any of you know anyone with at least 9 or more maps with 8 or more EX? So EXs is always 8, so we can't really get around that. If you want one with more than at least 9 or more, the Chalter, Shenalter event, whichever one that was called. We can do a quick check here. It's one of the side stories. Dociley's Holiday. This one's got 9. And it's got a banger soundtrack. Oh, and Sharky, is it the Floor Ohm? Sorry, Floor Ohm? I'm not sure I'm getting that. Yeah, EX is always 8. Minus Granny and the Knight's Treasure. That's only 6, I think. But that was just the very first event ever. There's a few others with 10. We can do a bit of look around. Yeah, we can check Near Light. We can check all the half anniversary events for you here. So that's Nian. This should only be 8. No, this one's 10. This one's 10. So yeah, Who is Real has 10? How many does Near Light have? Near Light also has 10. Finished Near Light as well, unfortunately. Aw, feels bad. Yeah, then there's Invitation to Wine. This has 9. If you really want to maximize your Originium. Does Gavial Altar have 10? Yeah, this one has 9. Endless Carnival. Does Texas Altar have 10? Yeah, there's 10 for Texas Altar, if you haven't done that yet. Speaking of EX, OR EX7 made me cry. Why is it so difficult? It happens. You know, you often get that one stage that you just cry with. Lynn. How about Lynn? Does Lynn have 10? Lynn has 9. So there's some options for you. And then there's Shu. Shu has 9 as well. Alright, those are your options though. Okay. But yeah, I remember struggling a lot on the Solongadel S stages. I think there's a couple specific ones that I was like, well, this is gonna take a while. Texas Altar event is super annoying. I hate this kind of event too much. We have to dig through for all the stages. I think that's my least favorite part of that. And I do like the event in general. It's just digging through for stages is a little annoying. In my opinion. Yeah, so it's not every side story that has 9 or 10 events. Those are specifically the anniversary events or the half anniversary events. That's sort of how you know it's going to be more than 8. Every other event has 8. Broadly speaking. Okay, do I get a defender? I don't have many blockers. I can E2 Myrtle. I need to do more combats, I think. And I really hope we get Apoco Gaps. Elusive Merc, okay. We're not getting Apoco Gaps this run. Which is a little sad. Okay, we'll do... Encounter. Oh, it's not the 5th ending! I need the 5th ending! Not like this. We'll at least do the face-off. Or EX7, absolute hell. I tried Lumen and no help either way, so I just used the U and Lappa combo and a woman named Wisidel for it. And a Dugenbrecher as well. I hated the review thing for Texas event. Took me most of the event to unlock them because I just had bad luck. Rip. That is a big rip right there. Oh, also, here's a good chance to show off Angelina's skill too. I think this will be fun to see. Angie skill 2. I thought the map UI is fun. I think there's a difference between, because I also found it fun, but whenever I kept on trying to farm stages, just like digging through the little menus, I'm like, oh, it's a little annoying. That's my little gripe. It's not nothing big. It's not a make or break deal. It's just a little inconvenient.
Rhodes Island water treatment.
Okay, so we'll see if Angelina wins against this guy. I don't know, though. Reed Alter was so helpful for me in keeping Moinar alive and keep killing those fire floating guys. Reed Alter, super useful. Skill 2 Reed Alter. Skill 2, you know what? People underestimate Skill 2 Reed Alter. It's a really nice skill for sheer healing and survivability. And DPS as well, if you position it right. Yeah, fat fingered the keyboard there. Fair enough, I guess. Fair enough. Alright. Angelina? Alright. Oh, look at her go! That's amazing. That's amazing. Perma levitate. If Angelina outlives the guy, then we win this face-off, yes. I forgot Angelina can do DPS too. Also, the levitation really helps for the 1v1s.
We all worked hard for this.
Because you just get free damage for the duration of the levitation. And all you need is the King's Lance, which is amazing. Okay, we do need a blocker here, so... I'm gonna do... I might consider doing Shu. Or no, I'm gonna do Hoshi, I think. Oh no, we could do Horn! Oh, what if I did Horn? You know what? Horn. Following our heart. Okay, quick wish fulfilled. Hand of fireworks.
Victorious servicemen should take pride in their own discipline.
And then... Well, how much toil room do we have? A decent amount. I'll still get rid of it though. There's a Hand of Rumble we're never gonna get. I'll combine these. Ooh, okay. Okay. Free Bosky node? I'm happy with that. That collectible giving 25% more physical damage is so tempting. I want that for my run with Wiesidel so much. It's a good one. It's a very good one. Oh, sufferings. That's not great. Okay, so... Item. I need the item. There's a Bosky up there. What am I gonna do? I just want to see if I can get 5th ending. Okay, great. I will say, if we complete this run, it'll be a miracle. Okay, so... What am I aiming for? I don't know. I guess what I can do... Not that we have much of a choice, but... We can stick with this. I'll use this, just so we can get some more Inspires going. That's my other issue with this run. I don't really have any survivability to take on Holy Patriots. Again, we'll see what happens, but I don't really have high hopes. Wait, that collectible and interpretation earlier, can you use it to go on a different floor that's basically let you fight Patriot and Frost Nova? I think that floor was floor Ohm. So for the Patriot fight, you have to refresh a node with a particular collectible. So you have to refresh and then enter with 2 plans. With the Arkglymph, you just have to lose a fight. That's it.
We have no time to hesitate.
And quitting does count as losing a fight, for the purposes of getting that extra floor. Okay, I mean, yeah, we'll see what happens in this run. Again, I don't have the highest of hopes, but I can try. Okay. Pop the skill, pop Aya. Get not unto ya.
And traps are my tactics. Relax. I'll through it. I've swallowed up the sun.
I think this'll be fine.
Oh, I have to get serious now.
I want to get this treasure real quick. Okay, and then pop Horn to help with the... I don't know what to help Horn with. I can do... Horn back here. Had that 25% item along with Fan and Spinach, my Cutter one skilled, the first boss, IS3 best. Oh, that sounds amazing. The Fan is a really good item, Old Fan, specifically. That's a good one. I don't need Myrtle here anymore. Oh, if you have the Deathmatch Inspire for this run, Floor 5 boss might be easier. It might be. We'll have to see. We're not the most well-equipped at the moment. Also, that shredding I'm not undo yet. Haven't played IS3 yet since my 4-star requirements, not 0 hope points, but 2 hope points, I think. Yeah. 4 stars in every IS that's not IS5. 4 stars will cost you 2 hope. In general, they cost you hope. They're not free like an IS5. I think it's free in IS5 because it's just a higher power scaling. Because you do a lot of crazy stuff.
Okay, I've got a magic touch on this.
I will say Angelina's really good in this IS. I mean, her IS module is really nice. It's a good one. So yeah, what we're aiming for right now is purely survivability, nothing else. If I can't find survivability, if I can't find the right inspirers, we're kind of screwed. 2 hope or 3 hope after difficulty 9, yeah. Yeah, IS5 is the latest or newest, and the game power skill changes, so yeah. Though, here's the thing, as much as I love the funny, overpowered shenanigans, I do appreciate the low power scaling, or the low power kind of dynamic in the other ISs. Because it really makes you use the lower rarity operators a lot. Which I really like. Like, for example, IS3, Blue Poison is my go-to sniper for that.
Target has been suppressed.
Yeah, we killed Ghost Guy, we need lives. We don't have King's Crown yet, sadly. And we're getting some good inspires. Which is very, very nice. Because I definitely need a Rise and Fall for the Holy Patriot. Not sure what to do with everyone else, though. Passage Blockade. Is that what I want to do? It's Emergency as well. I think it'll be fine. Famous last words, though. I mean, I'll pop Deathmatch for this, just to see what happens. But I think not until your skill 3 can kill the Archer Boy at the top right. That's mostly what I'm worried about. Everything else should be just fine. And I'll even do Angelina's skill 2. Oh, Deathmatch. Probably my favorite inspired. Deathmatch is very fun to use. Very, very fun. It's just very silly, too. It's very good early on, I will say. Especially if you might be struggling with the face-off nodes, but you really want to take on the highest difficulty face-off. So it's a nice get out of or get free loot. I was gonna say get out of jail free card, but you're not really struggling against anything. And the stakes are non-existent. Because it's a face-off node. Oh Sharky, what does possibility nodes do? I use Blueprint Squad and never hit this node and try to avoid it every time since you can't refresh. So possibility nodes give you the option of spending 2 plans to go into a series of... Actually, I can probably just show you. Probably the easiest way to explain it. Also, I'm gonna put... This might be a mistake, but not Antuya's go in there.
Are my tactics too.
Along with Pure Stream.
Water delivery. Ooh, almost dozed off.
Yeah, it's a little harder to explain than some of the other stuff. But once you get it, it's very easy to figure out. Okay, then Angelina's gonna go here. There we go. And then I might have Horn help out with the top. Don't think I need her for anything else, really. Okay, and Horn's got the mega- Oh, that Horn mega buff. 4,100. She's not even E2'd. Can't imagine what her attack's gonna be like. But yeah, pure survivability. We just need survivability, that's it. And then we have a decent shot at the run. I mean, that's fun to watch. Machine Gun Angelina.
Don't worry, you got me.
Okay, here we go.
You think you're a better robber than me?
And it's gone. There we go. And then we use Angelina for the Hammer Bro. Okay, here we go. Okay, she does levitate the boss. That's hilarious. Oh, that's pretty funny. I appreciate that. You know what? I'm gonna crack open an energy drink while the stage goes. So I think we definitely have the damage this run. Again, it's just survivability. If we can't survive Patriot, or if we can't survive Holy Patriot, then the run's effectively over. Alright. Cracking a Red Bull.
Mission accomplished.
There are 2 bosses here, but I'm more concerned of the Necrosis Elite Dumbledores. I call them Gandalfs, but Dumbledore works as well. Doctor! Oh, what did he say? The Goblet... Let me look up the Goblet of Fire line. Oh, okay. Dumbledore... Dumbledore said calmly. Dumbledore, Goblet of Fire line. Because that's what I think about whenever I think of those enemies. Where is it? What's the famous line? Oh, I'm getting all the other lines from Harry Potter. Doctor, did you put your name into PTRS? Calcit said calmly. I can't do like the disheveled voice. I'm having trouble with it. It's like it sounded like something. Oh no, that's South Park. but something like that, I guess. Okay, so supporter, sniper. I would love to get Innis, actually. Innis would be good. And I swear I hate those Elite Dumbledores in ND1 because they keep taking away your SP, yeah. Here's the thing. My recommendation, if you don't have it already for your account, I highly recommend you get yourself an elemental or well, I keep forgetting what these subclasses are called. Wandering medics. Get yourself a medic that heals up elemental damage. Highly, highly recommend it.
Getting this crew together wasn't easy. We better make them count.
It's just nice to have, I'd say. Extremely useful. I wish Michael Gambon was still alive so I can ask him how the hell the line ended up like that. I'm fairly sure someone has at least asked that once. So you can probably find it somewhere. Yeah, and very easy, very, very easy therapist medic that you can get, Honeyberry. She costs 600 in the red cert shop, red certificate shop. Okay, let us get our 5th ending. And I do need to refresh a node. So sadly, I think it's gonna have to be this face-off node. Very sadly. Because I want to go into the Bosky as well. If possible. Yeah, Honeyberry's nice. Honeyberry's a good one to have. Yeah, Wandering Medics are really good. I have Lumen though, but really expensive to be an IS5 roster too, yeah. I think Honeyberry will help you out quite a bit. I have done Stasis Omnia once, I am never gonna do it again. It is a nightmare, Stasis Omnia. Absolutely horrendous. Okay, Aerial Assault or Guiltless Paradise? What am I looking for? Probably... I don't think I'm... I don't know, I have not done Tuya, so... I can do Aerial Assault. I could do Aerial Assault, yeah, that seems fine. We'll keep all of those in case I have to combine them into a thing. Okay, I want to see how to get Ending 5, because people said this ending's easier than Ending 4. Yeah, so you get the, do an encounter, you get the... Where is it? I picked it up at some point. You get a thing where the ghost friend will spawn in battle, and you gotta kill the ghost guy. And then you gotta go into another, encounter node while holding on to the thing it drops. And then you get a thing. I know that was very unspecific, but we kinda just, yes. Oh, I thought it's Floor Ohm, but it's Bizarre Fragment, maybe. I mean, technically you're not wrong, it does look like the Ohm symbol. To your credit. I mean, I kinda wanna call it Floor Ohm from now on. I like the silly names. But yeah, technically it's called a Bizarre Fragment, but Floor Ohm is a lot easier to say. Randomly got here on my Ascension 9 run. Yeah, it'll happen. It'll happen. Okay, so this should be... It is emergency op, so I gotta wait a second. Though there's no APOC, so I'm not worried about Myrtle's health all that much. Oh, and of course, we have our shields. Yeah, I'll drop Aya down. Then I'll put down, Narantuya here. I'll get Innis down. the skill 2.
What? You think you're a better robber than me?
Yeah, I know the ghost thing, and after we kill it, you must get an encounter, get another collectible, and then that's all for ending 5? Yep, that's it. That's all you need. But typically for ending 5, a lot of people like to do the ending 3, floor 6. Just to get more opportunities for loot and combat XP. But technically, you could do it. You could do it. It's probably been done before at some point. I reckon someone's done a challenge of it. Also, Angelina has no health. It's probably because of the bizarre fragments. Okay, well I guess we're set. Don't have to worry too much. Yeah, step 1, find the Amiya and Nymph encounter node on floor 2. You can actually find it on any floor. That's not skill 1, so you can do floor 2, 3, 4, 5. Kill the reoccurring enemy that spawns. Delay this for as long as possible if you want relics. I just kind of went for it, but you can just you can let it leak and you'll get a collectible. But I don't really have lives to leak in this run, so that's why I just went for it. And then yeah, find another encounter to get the ending 5 item. And that's it. That is really it. That's all there is to it. What? Wait, then what about when they got that collectible in floor 5 or something and they literally quit the combat node and somehow get a different floor? Oh no, that's just a random collectible. That's a separate collectible. That has nothing to do with endings. You know, that is genuinely all that is required for floor 5, but obviously you want to prepare as best as you can. Get shields for the leak for the ghost. Yeah, you want objective shields as well. Which is why King's Crown is a really nice one to have. But I have yet to get it, so... Sadly, that is just what's gonna have to happen. Is there an extra step if you want to tackle Salvation or Stasis Amiya? Yes, there is. So if you for some reason want to take on the harder version of Ending 5's boss, when you get that collectible when you kill the ghost, you can combine it with plans in False to Truth nodes to get a different Lingerer, and then submit that one in the encounter for the Ending 5. And it will get harder. Oh, my frame rate. But yeah, feel free to ask any questions if you didn't understand that explanation. But hopefully I've explained it decently enough. I think you have to beat her on a harder difficulty. Yeah, for one of the lore files, you do have to do the hardest version of the floor 5 boss. Or so not the floor 5 boss, the ending 5 boss. Ending 5.
Okay, I've got a magic touch on it. Not me. Only nightmares come with me.
It is Stasis. It is the absolute hardest version of the ending 5 boss. Stasis. Otherwise, most players in their right mind would not be doing it. Unless it's for a challenge, of course. And, you know, a lot of Arknights players really enjoy challenge. Okay, assembly, that's nice to do on the floor 5 boss. Medic for the Aya, I want to say. Just so we have it.
Is this a dream?
Alright. And we'll be taking on... Actually, we can use this on Patriot. That'll be pretty good. Alright, Prophecy, here we go. Third ending as well. Salvation is a mere stat boost, but Stasis makes the stage harder in the worst way possible because of how the fight works, yeah. Stasis, the difference in difficulty between Salvation or Stasis ending 5 boss is astronomical. Genuinely makes me want to cry a little bit on the inside. Okay, so who do I want to use against Patriots? That's sort of... I think Angelina, just because she has that, that skill 2 there. And we'll have Nada and Tuya defending. I think that'll be the appropriate strat. And I gotta remember to purposely throw on the 6th floor. So I can get an extra bizarre fragment. When you quit one combat node and somehow go to a different floor, is that a floor ohm or bizarre fragment? Floor ohm and bizarre fragment are more or less the same thing. Or the rogue trader guy or something, I see a person doing this on a video. Yeah, it is just because of a specific collectible, unrelated to the endings. And I will be showing that off as well, because I have that relic. Yeah, I'll show it off for you, so you understand what it does. Can you do stasis on difficulty 0 if you just want the file? Yes, you very much can. I believe you can do it in any difficulty you want. That's not the easy one, I guess. Yes, you can, but my mother didn't raise a coward. Oh no. Not like this. Yeah, why aren't you doing it on difficulty 18 like the rest of us, huh? Okay, off that, there goes Myrtle, but that's fine. I'm gonna need... I'm gonna try for a Horn. Horn for first phase Frost Nova. Yeah, what's your difficulty sweet spot, chat? Because mine is difficulty 12. Fought stasis on difficulty 10, your sweet spot, nice. I approve of said sweet spot. Because I enjoy things being harder, but not like bullshittingly hard, you know? I like a bit of thinking in my Arknights. Okay, that's all I'll need Horn for Frost Nova, and then I'm gonna redeploy her down here. I'll have Pure Stream here to be sacrificed to Patriots when that comes. I might be losing all my ranged units when Patriot comes, but I think it'll be fine. I don't mind, considering we have Cutter and Horn to help defend.
Relax. I'll always help you out. Relax. I'll always
Okay. Here we go. There goes Frost Nova.
Orders received.
I would go higher if the game incentivizes it with more buffs. That's... yeah. Oh, with like the, do you mean the difficulty 3, 6, and 9 kind of buff that you can unlock? I assume that's what you mean.
I know what to do. Don't let the battlefield physically.
Okay, then Patriots. We're gonna do a cheeky Angelina skill 2. Okay, so I'm not worried about the front line. I think the gang's got it. 11-ish is okay for me is okay for me. Fair enough, it's a good one to be on. I'm still no regular player. You can say I'm a newbie since I started around 6 months ago, but my luck has made my account pretty much above average. That's good. That's what you want on your account. You want some good stuff.
We will overcome what
But as long as you're having flat, does minuscule amounts of damage. That's concerning. Okay, I might have to stall a little bit.
Picked out your bait yet? I know what to do if you ever your step.
What do I do here? The Y relics are nice to have, yeah, I agree. Okay, we can just chain Patriot, this is great. Damn, I am tired. I am repeating myself while typing now. It's fine. It's fine. It happens. I mean, I repeat myself when I speak, so that's already pretty bad. But I think one of my most common phrases that I repeat is just, like... I don't know, you'll probably hear it. You might even point it out before I do. I say but a lot. It's... having to chain my sentences together is kind of the struggle. Because I have to go... I say cuz, I say but, I say because, I say... Bye, Pure Stream. Oh no, you're fine. We have the shield. Oh, Phil! You're here! I'm surprised! Whoa, it's been too long now since I've seen this game. Is this a normal IS stage or one of the crazy event stages? This is an IS stage. This is IS5. We're doing 5th ending. But we can also do 3rd ending to get some extra loot. So this is a requirement for the 3rd ending in IS5. But yeah, Integrated Strategiesville. That's what we're doing. Alright, bye, Beer Stream. Alright, Angelina, you take over. Oh, actually, you might not know about this, Vil, but operators have integrated strategies modules now. And that's why the stream is around Angelina today. Because Angelina has a really good one. Yeah, Frostnovan Patriot. It is insane. So Angelina inflicts levitate now in IS, which is amazing. Wait, can you do ending 3 and then go for ending 5 on in the same run? Yup. Yes, you can. You can do it for ending 4 and ending 5 combo as well. Okay, A is still standing. Alright, bye, Patriot. Alright, rush should be straightforward. Hello, I'm Sharky, I'm Light, hello! What about ending 1? So for anything ending 3, 4, or 5, in any IS, you're gonna have to complete either ending 1 or 2. That's just a kind of flat given. Yeah, you do ending 1, or if you really feel like it, ending 2 by default. Yeah, so for example, I can chain like ending 2, 3, and 5 in this run. Just as long as you actually have the requirements for the other endings. But yeah, because ending 1's just default ending, and you're gonna have to clear it anyways. Okay, these should be the last enemies. There we go.
Mission accomplished.
But like, don't do that. Don't chain 2, 4, and 5. Love yourself. Yes, if you value your sanity.
You always win.
Yeah, so the best way I can explain this is...
Your joy is
So
there.
by default, you're always gonna get ending 1. Always by default. But during your run, if you pick up items that let you do other endings, For example, ending 3. If we were to just do ending 3 in IS5, you would need this collectible. So when you clear floor 5 and the ending 1 boss, if you have this item, it'll take you to floor 6 instead of ending the run. But if you don't have this, it'll just default to an ending 1. Same thing for if I have... Where is it? There it is. If I have this for ending 5. I complete the floor 5 boss for ending 1. And then if I have this, I can go to another floor, which then I can attempt the ending 5 boss. But because I have these two together, floor 6 will come. And then when I complete floor 6, you actually go to floor 7. If that makes any sort of sense, I'm trying my best to explain this for you. If you unlock ending 3/4, you unlock floor 6. If you unlock ending 5, you'll unlock floor 7, yeah. More or less. Or if you don't feel like doing floors 3 and 4, you can just go straight to a floor 6 ending 5 boss. I think. I've never tried that before, so I don't know just yet on what exactly happens. But I imagine it's something similar to that. Alright, E2 horn, here we go. Oh, I wish we had a grand wish as well. We're really, really lacking in the Inspirers department. It's not the greatest. Alright. So here's the possibility node I said I was going to show off. So when you go into a possibility node, if I can move forward, that is. One moment. I'm gonna get rid of this. Floor 6 and 7 aren't like the default. The game said floor 5 in the end and stability. Yeah, exactly. And what you're seeing with all the optional, quote-unquote, optional floors is nodes like these, the possibility node, where you enter it, then you can spend your plans to enter a bizarre fragment, which then gives you a bonus floor. And all the bonus floor does is just give you extra opportunity for nodes, like loot and all that. So yeah, exactly. If you also defeat the ghost but don't get the floor 5 encounter, you'll be sent to a special floor. I have yet to see that. I want to see that at some point. Record it for a video. But I have a lot to edit as it is. And it takes me such an annoying amount of time to edit. Alright, Twin Gargoyles is the map. Okay, so we'll do Angie's skill... We'll do Angie's skill 2 again. That was very enjoyable. I'm just hoping for no ranged enemies. So if I unlock floor 7 but not floor 6, I can go to floor 6. Wait, big question or the bigger picture? Do we need relics or collectibles to go to floor 6 or 7? You need specific relics / collectibles. At least the ones that actually unlock the ability to take on the ending. So like the examples earlier, you just need those items. And you get them by doing specific things. Yeah, and you just straight up unlock it. Once you have fulfilled the requirements.
Come quick, Professor. There's still a ripe berry.
Alright, we can take on the twins. I kind of don't want to take on the twins. Gonna be honest. I mean... I don't think it's wise. Frost Nova, yeah, sure. It'll be fine. Yeah, we'll be okay here. Oh yeah, what Eggy Egg is saying is pretty much, what is being said. Sharky, next cert op is Chubai. Do you suggest coping her? I got 280. Not coping, copping. Here's the thing about Chubai. I really like her, personally. I love her binding. She's very fun to use. As far as... I guess depending on the state of your account, if you're like late game, I'd say go for it. I'd love her. But most other circumstances, I'd probably say no. She's not really a damage dealer. She's definitely a crowd control-y type of unit, is what I'd say about her. So in conclusion, do I need collectibles specifically to go to floor 6 or 7? Yes. Or again, the requirements, which usually require specific collectibles. So in a sense, yes. If you're not sure how to get those endings, I suggest looking them up. That's probably the easiest way to go about it. I am interested in U synergy, but I do kind of lean more towards tickets, yes. So I'd say it's really up to you. Again, I love Chubai, so I would get Chubai, but maybe you're not a fan of our kit. Okay, so we'll get in Horn. Let's see how much damage Horn does. That's quite a bit of damage. Also, why is Angelina losing health? Oh, because of the Bizarre Fragment thing, right. Okay, we might not be able to do this run. So not this run, this face-off. Because I might have mucked it up a bit. I think I mucked it. I fucked it. Shit. Yeah, whoops. Misplay. That'll happen sometimes. But yeah, you need specific collectibles the same way you need specific keys to open locks. That is a very good way of explaining that.
Any mercy on the enemy is a potential disaster.
Or, you know, if you ever played any roguelike games, there's different endings typically in roguelikes. And those have a lot of different requirements. Innis will be in shop cert after 2 buy according to speculations, and I only have 53. Any tips to get more? Pulling, but also doing recruitment, and those are really the two ways you can really get it, recruitment and headhunting. There's not really any other reliable ways. Unless we're counting like rerun events where you get free yellow certs from the welfare operator stuff. But yeah, if Innis is coming up in the cert shop, I would definitely go for Innis. If you don't have her. Oh, Divine Desire! I do not want to do Divine Desire. Okay, and then... Kinda want to give melee units more attack, but I probably need the shield more than anything. Yeah, personally, I would say go for Innis. Just in general use, I think Innis is a lot more useful. I'm concerned I might not get Innis in the polls. Yeah, and that's what the yellow cert shop is for, which is really nice. So I'd say, in my opinion, save up for Innis. I swear to God, Chillin stages are worse than Chillin himself, yeah. That I can agree with. The boats are absolutely horrendous to deal with. I hate the boats so much. Oh, I really need a Grand Wish. I don't think I'm going to be succeeding this run. Because I need this Rise and Fall for the boss. Yeah, apparently. It's just speculation, though, Innis being in the search shop. So, you know, we'll truly see as the day comes. Okay, how do I want to do this boss? It should be relatively straightforward. Like, if I go for skill 3 Horn, and then drop, like, Mitagi or someone. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. So yeah, plan is we're gonna let Horn take down the first phase. So we're gonna have Horn and Myrtle down right off the bat here. Again, I'm still looking for survivability. If I don't have survivability, I'm kind of screwed. I have the lives now. Just not the HP to do third ending boss.
We have no time to hesitate. There are souls waiting for us behind the firing line.
Okay, so yeah, Myrtle.
Good scenery here, Doctor. Ooh, gather around me, guys.
And then we'll do Horn.
Orders received.
We're counting on you again today, little apple.
We'll get down
Allow me to Tempest must wipe out
Innis,
all
just
the-
a sacrifice. And try to get our boss down from first phase.
Have to get serious now.
Okay,
Allow me to study your
Perfect.
nuance, darling, as Doctor.
pretty good. Then I'll retreat everyone. Okay, and then Narantuya can probably stay there. She's on skill 3, so this will be really good. Good spot for her.
I've got an idea. I've got an idea.
Start just chunking. And we'll have Angelina. I mean, I can just leave her up here and it'll be okay. Have her try and get rid of some of these enemies. And then I'll sacrifice Utage
Relax.
just so
You're a better robber than
the boss can take some damage. Here we go. Alright, boss is gone.
Okay, I've got a magic touch on this. Good scenery here, Doctor. We're counting on you again today,
And
little
we'll put down Horn again.
orders received.
apple. Have to get serious now.
And we should be fine from here. No, my run went gone because of all these annoying spines. Spines of APOC, yeah. What map was it, out of curiosity, that you lost on? Because I can think of many that you could have possibly lost on. Mostly because I've also lost to them plenty of times in the past.
Picked out your bait yet?
And probably still lose to, in general. Yeah, I need to get rid of these guys before they... Okay,
I know what
that's
to do.
fine.
Don't order me around.
As long as they don't obliterate Angelina, we'll be okay. Never mind, I had like 20 life points. Oh my god. False alarm, false alarm.
At attention. Ready to fall in.
Oh, Horn has so much attack. It's great. Okay, yeah, once the boss is dead, it's very easy from here. But just how much damage can Horn do to the... That's a lot of damage. That is madness. I'm still worried about floor 6 though. That's the thing that will probably decide this run, whether or not I make it through it. And whether or not I have HP to work with. That too. There's a saying that Horn is not a defender, that shield is for detail and cosplay to bait enemies believing she is a defender. Because like, if I activate this skill real quick, and wait for the overload part of the skill to activate, Horn has 8,553 attack with skill 3. And I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a higher number if I pop her on skill 1. Due to the higher scaling, maybe.
What a nice walk to you, dear most.
Mission accomplished.
Average IS game mode, attack and HP. We really need HP. We're so desperate for HP. And I'm hoping either this drop or one of the floor 6 shop has it.
I'm scaring some of our own men. All right, give me some time to stroll around the battlefield.
Alright, what's the collectible? Not really what I'm looking for. I'm also tempted to get the 6-star. Because I think that'd be fun. Who's our 6-star? It's... Oh, actually... Silence Alter might unironically be what we need. Silence Alter skill 3. Lets an operator within range survive lethal damage.
Support role aside, you can delegate some tactical planning work to me too.
That's actually clutch. Given we actually make it through it, but who knows. Okay, and we'll get ourselves probably a specialist, I think. And I'm thinking that specialist should be... Actually, curious about something. I need to look up enemies for this, though.
And the desserts haven't. Maybe we can keep eating as much
It's one of the
as we want.
bosses. I want to check the weight of the boss. Ah, 10 weight. Alright, we can't push it. I was really hoping we could. Because otherwise I would have gone weedy. But our... Oh, I still need Innis E2, so... I don't think I need a caster for this run. If I'm honest. Or maybe I do. No. No, I don't think we need a caster. We'll be okay.
I'm scaring some of our own men.
Pick up Indigo for good luck. Alright, floor 6. Pray we have HP or somewhere, in any form. Or we go all in with not Nanduya, but I don't think that's a good idea. I can perhaps get myself a Guardian Defender. In hopes of just tanking the boss. I mean, I'm gonna get that because I'm not desperate for HP. Then... I'll pick up the plan. Yeah, I'll pick up my Guardian Defender, and I think that Guardian Defender is gonna be... I kinda want to make it Sadia. Because A, I have her module, and her talent does raise her stats by quite a bit. Then we'll immediately E2 her. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. And then refresh node. Well, I guess this is what we're sticking with. Well, this might not be the greatest thing ever. But we'll try. We'll at least try. Alright. Time to rob the shop. Is there anything we can use? I can use this. The stream is so fun. I was supposed to fly myself high to level 70 for the IS today and 80 for tomorrow, but still here sticking with the run. Well, I'm glad you're sticking around. That means I'm doing a decent job as a streamer. So I'll take that as the ultimate compliment. Thank you. It also helps that I'm just saying random crap. And I'm invested in this run as well. As much as I'm scared of the third ending boss, I think it's possible, genuinely. It's gonna require a lot of skill, I think, but skill that I don't have. We're gonna try anyways, though. So I don't know how you guys attempt the map, to rob the shop, but my attempts are always... I mean, because Innis is here, I always go for the guys up here, the money guys. Then get some DP... Slap down, probably not Antuya. Because that's really all I have for the low altitude hovering enemies. And I might have to leave Innis there temporarily. I'll get Angie down, I'll get Aya Alter down. No worries, Angelina will make you stronger than the boss, gravity based. Okay, we'll let Narantuya relax a bit. That guy didn't even get his fire off because of levitation. And then... Horn there. And we'll have... Cutter over... I'll put Cutter... This will be odd, but I'll do Cutter facing up. And then we'll redeploy Innis somewhere. Can we levitate the shopkeep, I wonder? Is that a thing it can do? The answer is yes. That's amazing. Oh. The damage. This is great. I am loving this. And then Narantuya will come back, and I'll have her facing up so she can take care of anything from the top row. Wait, are you in floor 6 right now? Didn't you finish ending 1 earlier? Yeah, but I have the collectibles to do ending 3. It's because that's sort of how it works. Actually, there's a better spot for Innis. Yeah, because I have the requirement for the third ending, so when I cleared the floor 5 boss, instead of getting the first ending on floor 6, getting the third ending. Here we go. Nice and easy. Angie's skill go off. on the enemies coming from
Enough, you. Only nightmares come
the
with
bottom side. Well, Angelina did make the boss in here a People Soza went weight lower, and you can use Shura Gladia more just to play around and bully the boss. I saw that in a video. I saw that in a video as well. It's very, very, very entertaining.
I concur.
Ah, crap. Oh no, we're fine.
Scenery here, Doctor.
We're good.
Mission accomplished.
Wait, Angelina does reduce weight with skill 3. Skill 3 makes them, gives them like a weightless debuff, which I believe lowers their weight level by 1, which makes them easier to push.
One victory may not be enough to impact a whole war, but it can at least give more people a chance to see.
Okay,
the
lots of
light
ingots.
sky.
We can probably get an attack speed item here. And I'll also pick up a... I'm gonna pick up... Well, I'll pick up May for now. See what other, sort of stuff I get. Okay. Couple of these, couple of these. I don't think I need any more supporters. I think just Angelina will do. Or do you know what? I'm gonna recruit Theresa for HP buffs if I can get her to Elite 2 in time. It's a long shot, but I'll at least give it a try. Okay, some very good stuff. Who's our 5-star? It's Greythroat. You know what? Yeah, I'm happy with that. I don't know who to replace in the squad, but maybe Pure Stream? We'll do Pure Stream.
I prefer working alone.
Oh no, the whole chat is filled with a bunch of me again. I liked it more with others. Me too. But you know what happens. People have stuff to do IRL. But I get it. I get it. It does suck for me, especially, because I'll just be talking to nothing if there's no one chatting in the chat. So I'll just be talking to dead space, which, you know what happens. Wish fulfilled? Wish fulfilled. Yeah, no worries. If you're lurking, don't worry about it. Do not worry. I am fully aware that many of you are lurking. Do not worry. It's just something to talk about. I am fully aware that many of you are lurking. Please, by all means, keep lurking. I enjoy the run. Have fun. Thank you. You're listening while drawing. Nice. Definitely streams are one of those things where you put in the background. And you just kind of do other things. It's good for just listening. I mean, at least for me, I'm someone that doesn't really have a lot of time right now. So whenever I catch up on my streams, especially my HoloLive streams, at least the members I watch, the HoloLive streams I watch, I tend to put while I'm doing something else, or like playing Minecraft with friends, or right? It's that ability to sort of multitask, which is really nice, honestly. Really nice. So I understand lurking quite a bit. I did finish my finals and only have to do a 1-week study more before I have a 2.5-month break from school before coming back to a new school year. Nice. You're almost there. You're so close. You're almost there. You're just chilling. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna show off the Arc Glymph now. So, the Arc Glymph is sort of your failsafe item of IS5. It is, if you were to completely fail and die, instead of failing, it would take you to a Bazaar Fragment. So, how people use this typically is I'm gonna go into the stage. I'm not gonna complete it. But I am going to purposely exit out and fail the map. It also saves my life points as well, which is nice when you're preemptively doing that. Speedrun strat! But yeah, I fully understand lurking. I'm just glad there's people here that are actually watching the stream. Now, that was one of the biggest struggles I've had when starting out, like 4 years ago now.
Make sure you don't
Because I started on Twitch, and talking to 0 people sucks. It absolutely sucks. I was so nervous at the time, so nervous and so like, knowing I was gonna be talking to no one. I got some friends at the time to be in a call with me to support me during the first stream, just to, you know, morally support me. And that was sort of the very first stream. That was around when Chapter 5 was still new. So that was ages ago. I did see it in a video, but no, don't need to exit. I mean, I did exit. And here we are in a bizarre fragment. Yeah, again, lurking is completely fine. Again, I'm glad people are just sitting back and watching. Also, E2 Theresa. That will save us a ton on the, on our Mecha Holy Patriot boss. I also do need to figure out who I need to replace. I don't think I necessarily need Cutter anymore. So bring out the Theresa skill 3. But yeah, my very first stream, I was so nervous, so like, I didn't know how to stream. I barely could figure out how to use OBS. That was how bad it was. So like, I believe the first 10 minutes of that stream was just trying to figure out if it was working or not, and all the friends at the time in the call were like, dude, it's working, just start the stream. Just start the fucking stream. Okay, sadly we can't do Rogue Trader because we robbed the shop already. But Guiltless Paradise, that's a nice one. I'm happy with that. Yeah, I'm very happy with Guiltless Paradise. Okay, so this squad is good. But yeah, when I started out, talking to 0 viewers sucks. And then when that one person comes in and says hi, you're like putting all your effort into not like letting them go, or like trying to keep them on the stream as much as possible. And sometimes you overdo it. Or sometimes you're just not doing enough and they just sort of leave like 1 minute later. But I was very, very lucky that my very first viewer decided to stick around for a while. And I was really happy about that. I remember how happy I was. You have some pretty good friends, gotta give gratitude. Well, you say that, and those... So, that very first stream, I had... This is worth pausing the game for. Story time. Story time with Sharky. That very first stream, I had 3 friends at the time. This was back in August 2020. Late August 2020 is when I started streaming. And it was because I was bored during COVID, that was why. So you can thank COVID for this. But those 3 friends I don't really talk to anymore, sadly. I had a bit of a argument with one of them. Now, to be fair, it was very justified, because it was when I was in my 3rd year of university. So this would be still COVID times, but This was, I think, 2022, 2023, around there. No, 2022. It was 2022. At the time, I was roommates with the one friend. And I'll be honest, I was not a good roommate. I was a pretty shit one, all things considered. Now, I wasn't absolutely horrible, but I could have been better. And he got pretty pissed off at me, which is very justified to his credit. So I'm not blaming him for anything. Like, I'm still looking to apologize to this day, but I'm pretty sure he just doesn't want to talk to me anymore. One friend, I just didn't have a reason to talk with after I graduated. I should have kept contact, but just didn't. And the third friend is probably the one I want to apologize to the most. Because the reason I started streaming now is because of one of those three friends. I won't name him or anything, but he was the reason why I started streaming. Because when I was bored during COVID, I just kind of asked him, well, is there anything, you've been doing anything during COVID? And he said he started live streaming. And he tried to get the rest of us to try it as well. And this was way back in the OG days. And what ended up happening is, yeah, I was like, oh cool, I'll start streaming. You gotta, you wanna help me out? And, he was very nice enough to help me out. But later down the line, here's the part where it starts hurting me a lot. Because he found a lot of success streaming Arknights. And I'll be honest, I think the two of us, the other two, so myself and a different friend, we unfortunately got slightly envious. I say slightly, we did get envious of him. Which is by the way, no way you should treat a friend. Learn from my mistakes, please. But we were a little jealous. We weren't malicious towards him. We were still very happy for him. But at the time, it made streaming a lot more demoralizing. Knowing that there's someone... Again, not a good way of thinking. Learn from my mistakes. But we tried our best to be happy for him. But it started showing in our streams when the attitude was slightly different, and I think he kind of picked up on that. And because of that, I'd like to think it was our fault at the time. That he did stop streaming. Now, I don't know the actual reason why. That was just speculation. And some of the OG viewers also blame themselves for trolling him constantly on stream. In that kind of friendly, trolly fashion. So some of his former viewers did blame themselves for that as well. And it was all... I still feel very bad to this day about that. I feel horrible. Like, every time I stream, and it's hard not to compare yourself, I guess. It's very hard to not be envious. Sorry, I know the gameplay's not going, but I really want to get this off my chest. Because it's been eating me up for so long. Because now when I stream, I always think, what have I done? I do all this and I'm still not reaching the heights I want to be at. And again, very, very demoralizing. It feels... it doesn't feel great. Anyways, that's the story of all that. Let me catch up with chat real quick before I continue the gameplay. But, let's see. Sometimes it's hard what to say to the streamer, that is true. It's fine, COVID times grew more maturity in a lot of people too, whether it's not being up to expectations. And here's the thing, when I started streaming, so in 2020, I would be 19 years of age. I am a 2001 kid. So I am 24 currently. I'm an old man. But, yeah. less, or it's not being up to expectations or less mature, a dispute can happen. Yeah, so that's why I'm not in contact with them anymore. Or the other way around. Yeah, I try my best not to be envious of my friends being better at something. I usually think of my personal best and passionate things. I prefer to solve the jealousy, yeah. Again, it's very, very hard to not compare yourself. I feel like with a lot of people, myself included, it's very tempting. It's very, very tempting. And I try my best nowadays to not think about that. And unfortunately, it did cost me a couple friends. Which does suck, and a lot of it was my fault. So I'm not gonna blame anyone for that. You're doing fine, Sir Sharky. Oh, thank you. It's okay, Sharky. People eventually become mature. To be honest, Sharky, as of right now, you're a chill guy. Aw. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Hey there, Sharky. Hello! Damn, I'm 24. Yeah, I'm old. I am an old man. Or maybe for some of you, consider to be young. I'm still in university, by the way, doing a second degree, but I'm old. But when I say I'm still in university, some people think I'm younger than I am. But yeah, I totally relate. I know that feeling of growing envy, but yeah. Nowadays, I just don't care and just stream whatever I feel like when it's fun. Yeah, that's certainly what I've grown into now. But it did unfortunately cost all that for that to happen. You're demoted to Sharky-kun now! Am I that young? I feel old, honestly. Maybe it's because of all the day camp kids that I have to talk to and watch over. Because a lot of the children at my workplace for my part-time job, they're all like, "Oh, how old are you? How old are you, Sharky?" And I'm like, take a guess. I still love that one kid whose very first question in guessing my age was, "Are you married?" And just a tear shed down my eye, metaphorically speaking. And I'm just like, no, I'm not married. Sad face. I'm older by 2 years, but I feel the same, yeah. It'll happen. Oh yeah, back to gameplay. We're playing Arknights. We should gamify ourselves. Currently pursuing a master's degree right now, but can't help being envious of others' success sometimes, yeah. It most certainly can happen. Time to break out the walking stick! Not like this. Not like this. Okay, so I'm gonna put Nada into here. I'm gonna stick Horn.
Okay, ever wondered how it feels to float in the air?
I'll put Berry here. One of my terms in my real name is Kun, and some anime fans in my class kind of loves to tease me for it. Kun in my culture means loyalty or knowing or understanding others. Oh, I get it. Understandable. Yeah, I only know the Japanese term for Kun, as like an honorific, you know? Similar to Chan or San or Senpai, right? You have the honorific after you say the name. That's how I treat it, at least. Okay. Greythroat! Murderize these- oh, jeez. Okay, that was fun to watch. Yeah, it is quite fascinating. I love the facts. Facts time with chat. And here's the thing, I really like learning new things. Am I any good at it? No. No, I'm not. But I find it enjoyable nonetheless. Question, how did your Sui banner go? 121, so I'd say pretty average. I'd happily take it. But I always love fascinating stuff, which is why I'm pursuing a second degree. Also because I don't want to work marketing and corporate life. And I'm very grateful that I can actually work to afford it. I know some people aren't as lucky in this current job climate. But yeah, for those that don't know, for those that don't know, I'm gonna start with the marketing degree. I have a marketing degree. Like, full 4-year degree and all. But currently I'm an interior design major. So I'll be doing I'll be doing what architects do, except inside. Inside of buildings. And who knows, if I ever decide to do a master's degree down the line, I should probably start my career first, afterwards. But if I ever feel like a master's degree, I can do architecture. At least that's where I'm kind of aiming for. That's sort of my career prospects.
Ring-a-ding-ding. When the flowers gently fall.
Yeah, Miki, and the thing is that math, the term they say for the multiplication sign is like 3 times 2. They say is 3 couldn't 2 equals 6. It's embarrassing, and also take a glance from where the sound came from, yeah. I think it's fine, honestly. You know, different language, different culture. Usually, yes, I take a glance. When I'm used to it, I just don't care. Honestly, I will say, my full name... Well, actually, just my name in general. I remember as a kid being relentlessly teased for it. Because, so, okay. I don't know how much personal information I want to divulge. You guys want to take a guess on what my actual real first name is? Take a guess. For reference, I was born in North America, so I have an English name. But I bet you none of you are gonna get the name. And no, it's not Daniel. I know Daniel's a very common one. So, because my ethnicity... Well, we're really getting into personal information today. Ethnicity-wise, I am Chinese, so I got a Chinese last name. But because I was born here in Canada, I don't have a Chinese first name. Bob! I shouldn't be laughing, Bob is a lovely name, but... I feel insulted. Do I want a caster? As you all take some guesses. Okay, Bob reminded me of Big Bob from Wish Nodes. Fun fact, Big Bob is also an enemy. Okay, caster or guard? I don't know. Because I think our squad is like pretty set, so I don't really... Hubert? Noid? Is that how you pronounce it? I know the NG is like pronounces n. But like... And by the way, no, that's not my name. Streamers sometimes have real names, yeah, so... My first name, you ready for this, chat? And this is the reason why I use Sharky and not my name. It's Frank. My name is Frank. And strangely enough, I've met a lot of Asian Franks out there. But I'm not the biggest fan of my first name. It's certainly a name. At least I'm not called, like, Bartholomew or Buttfucker or something like that. But that do be my first name. And I remember, like, especially back in the early days of schooling, you have all the kids that are like, haha, Frankenstein or Franklin. People still call me Franklin now. And that's just, like, a fun nickname for me, I guess. And, sadly, I had people call me Sharky IRL. Because some IRL people know I have a YouTube channel. They're like, your name's no longer Frank, it's Sharky. So frankly about being very frank about all this, Frank, of course. And yes, we have a lot of ingots, 249. Okay, so operators-wise, I want to get... I kind of want to get Neural Alter, but I probably should get... You know what? No, follow my heart, Neural Alter. But yeah, that's a secret between me and you, chat, alright? That's what my first name is. But yeah, I've got a Chinese last name as well. And yeah, for those that don't know, I'm Asian! That's the other fun fact you get to know about me. Okay, so I do want to promote NTR, if I can fit her in the squad. Cause I want Innis. I need a lot of these operators. I don't think I need Greythroat for this boss fight, so
Upon
I'll
changing armaments, my
E2
combat
Innis and I'll
style will
E2
also be
NTR
largely
Knight.
adapted. Take due note when deploying me.
And I bet you've rolled your eyes and said, yes, I have heard that only about 1,000 times. Yeah, basically. Yeah, this is third ending 6th floor, Radiant Zenith. Exactly. And I'm fortunate enough to be able to get a second Rise and Fall out of this. So we're going to use one for Amiya, and we're going to use one for Mecha Patriot. And this will be our last time to use our Lingers, so I'm going to go as defensive as possible. Okay, I think I just clutched Thoron. We got a HP item. Last second. It's amazing. Absolutely brilliant. And then, yeah, a bit more survivability. And we'll combine these things as well. For some extra shield. Okay. We should be set then. This is very good. Very, very nice. Okay, holy city. Okay, so I want Angelina's skill 2 for this. Actually, what's the weight of the boss? Can we levitate the boss? No, we can't. Okay. I'll go skill 3 then, I think. No, we'll go skill 2. I like skill 2 a lot. We have Narantuya, we have Horn, we have Sadia for tanking. We have Silence Altar, as well as Theresa for survivability. And we have HP, which is honestly all we can ask for. So I'm very happy with this. Yeah, very happy with this. Alright, here we go. Third floor boss. Sadly, my initials are the same as a disease. Oh no! Oh no. Actually, that's kind of interesting. Once you get past the initial oh no, that's actually kind of cool. Actually, I'll tell you my initials. So my initials are FS, right? But I also jokingly say fuck's sakes as what it stands for. Because I don't know, that's my favorite that's something I say a lot under my breath, just yeah, Holy Patriot, we're fighting Holy Patriots. Or at least attempt to fight Holy Patriots. Just got back from washing the dishes. Yeah, nice. I'm glad to know people are responsible, I guess. No, that's a very inconsiderate way of putting it. Good job for doing the dishes. A lot of people can't say the same. I know at least 7 people, IRL, that I talk to that don't do the dishes. Until the sink gets extremely full. So, very good on you. I get very annoyed when the dishes aren't done.
I will complete my assignment. You want to topple me? By what?
Oh, the horn. The horn. That's a lot of damage. Look at that. And it looks like had you not known she was on skill 1, it kind of looks like she's on skill 3. Because that is an insane amount of damage. Welcome back. My parents didn't do it on purpose. Is this Holy Patriot able to seal an operator permanently? No. It is the funny portal things that do that. Not permanently, just for the rest of the map though. Okay, so Theresa. We'll get Silence Altar here.
Understood.
And we'll have Angelina at the ready. Okay, and then Sadia starts building up her passive stacks. pretty good. Then I can remove Myrtle. And I'll make sure Sadia is constantly pumped with SP. So she doesn't die. Oh, Sharky, did you check out the new CN operators for the summer event? We got a new Vanguard archetype called the Strategist. Apparently they support Defender and supports with DP. Oh, that seems very fun. I always love the supporty roles in this game. That'll be very interesting to take a closer look at later. I think that's amazing. Okay, here comes Holy Patriots. And, yeah, Horn's just gonna do her thing. Oh, having Horn for third ending is really nice. Or just any Fortress Defender. I mean, look at that. Oh. I mean, she's just going for it. Oh, if you're wondering how I finished the dishes just 2 minutes after my last chat, I was chatting while washing and had a towel next to it, so wipe water the chat, then go back to water and repeat. I see, I see. That would make sense, wouldn't it? Fully makes sense. Okay, so now Angelina's skill and Naranjuya's skill. And we'll slowly kind of ding him down. Yeah, CN news is safe here. We already talked about a lot of CN stuff today. So we might as well just go all in. Today is a special CN day, I guess. Okay, Theresa and Silence go. Okay, no one should be dying here. Absolutely no one. Okay, there goes all the boxes. Okay, we can damage him again. Okay. Okay, Holy Patriot's dead. So now I gotta prepare for the portals, so I'm going to NTR Knight. Global's favorite flavor, summer events in the winter. Basically. That's how it works. I think we've only had one summer event in the summer, and that was the original summer event, Heart of Surging Flame. / Obsidian Festival. I think every other... Okay, I was too preemptive on the NTR Knights. So we'll sacrifice Innis first. There we go. So she'll be E2'd by next floor. Okay, everything else should be fine though. Another portal. And I'm hoping NTR Knight can come back in time. The event lines up for me, XD. Yeah, no, here in Canada, half the events are winter. Happens in winter.
Allow me to study your command style.
Because we get 6 months of winter where I live.
You think you're a better robber than me?
I don't mind the CN hype. I might not ideally go for Hoshi Altar unless I just want the collection. Hoshi Altar ain't ideal since you can mostly still survive without her skill 3.
It's okay.
Though skill 3 can be useful for JT8-3. Again, that's another operator I gotta look up. I haven't seen Hoshi Altar's kit yet. Usually, like, I let the CN content build up, and then I just kind of look at it all in one session. So today might be that session, while I eat breakfast or something. And it'll be alright. The CC thing, they're making Patriot harder, that sounds so fun. It does sound very fun. Patriot's been bullied too much recently. So I think he deserves a little bit of a break. In the form of contingency contract.
I have never held the slightest hesitance to entrust my life to your hands.
Here we go. We made it through. We just gotta not mess it up. Get extra survivability, because the other one's pretty useless because we're on 1 HP. Alright. Here we go. This is it. Do I want to do Neural Alter Skill 1? Or NTR Skill 3? I kind of want to go Skill 1. For some reason. The rest of this should be fine. I wish I started the game sooner because I missed a lot of insane banners. Yeah, 6 months ago, was it? So you'd be missing out on... Yeah, no, you'd miss out on quite a bit. To a certain extent, I quite don't get how people succeed in IS on those high difficulties. It's, I can tell you my technique. My technique is bash my head at the wall enough to know all the maps and all the mechanics, and slowly develop a strategy on the corpses of many failed runs. So it's, at least for me, it's a lot of trial and error, and just figuring out a good strategy. And then once you've done it enough, you kind of just know. Yeah, you did miss Weasidel and Yato Alter. Sadly. Hopefully you'll get Weasidel at some point. Weasidel, extremely good. As, literally everyone and their mother has said in the community. Very overpowered. Alright, don't forget to get my Rise and Fall. Alright, Fate's Finale. Ah, you know what? I'll do NTR Skill 3, screw it. No, I'll do Skill 1. Skill 1's underrated, I'd say. And... yes, this should be good. Looks at elusive Merc stage. Yeah, and once you know the maps, you know what maps you never want to do. And the nice thing about IS5 is you get the refresh nodes. So if you see a map you don't want to do, just refresh it and hopefully you get lucky. Just like in Fire Emblem, we need to level up our luck stat too. Oh, I'm excited for the Wednesday FE stream. Because that's gonna be a exciting one. To be fair, yeah, there are a lot of people who aren't a fan of Weasidel being overpowered. Main reason being power creep. And just making the game extremely easy. But yeah, here we go. I'll catch up with chat one last time before I start this up. I was just starting when the Monster Hunter banner was up. I feel so lucky getting her. Congrats! Hopefully you can get a spook from Weasidel from the next limited banner, which is the Laterano banner. Yeah, the Exia. Good old Exia. Maybe I'm not refreshing node enough? Maybe not. It also depends on whether or not you have plans or not. Because at least this run specifically was a Lamp of Wishes run. So any stage I didn't want to do, as long as I had plans, I just refreshed and had a high chance of getting a wish fulfilled node. That's typically the main strategy that a lot of people go for in IS5 right now. And it's a very consistent strategy, especially for getting all your King's items. Because getting the King's items is a big part of the one life strategy. And it's very, very good. But there's a lot you can do. I think it's just like playing enough and figuring out a good strategy for your account. I do a lot of IS5, so I might click a node on other IS and just click on where the refresh is on blind. More chances win in the morning, yes. Alright, here we go. Enough dilly-dallying. We have... I don't think I need Silence Alter, so I'll bring in Grey Throat.
I prefer working alone.
Here we go. Fate's Finale. Talio, here we go. Maybe may Angelina bless the stream and the run, for her name is on the stream. That is the hope. I still can't believe I started my account with the pot to Angelina within the first 11 polls. I was absolutely surprised. Okay. So, what I need is Innis here. Let the balls bounce back. Okay. Then let Innis do some attacking.
No one will find it.
We have Aya here.
Surge is on, never turning back.
And then I'm gonna need probably also gonna turn up the game volume because banger soundtrack. I'll do here's what I'll do. I'll do Grey Throat when the balls come. I don't want to go overkill here, so I'll put NTR Knight down. Turn it up right now! Alright, here you go, chat. Enjoy. I turn it up a bit more. Let me know if it's too loud. Okay, there's our Holy Knight.
Awaiting only your orders.
NTR Knight has 12.5k health. It's pretty good. And then I want Grey Throat, as well as probably not Antuya. Or no, I'm gonna make it Horn. I'll do Horn. And I'll generate DP the best I can as well. Just want to kill as many enemies as possible here. Okay, there's our sign to start retreating. Okay, I want to try to get rid of this last guy. Save ourselves on lives. Okay.
I'm here.
Here we go. Oh, this is such a banger soundtrack. I love this soundtrack. This song makes me feel like I'm floating towards the skies. Yeah, kind of like a Battle of Heaven sort of thing. Maybe like a Final Fantasy final boss. Possibly. Okay, so... next on the list. I want Innis here and Sadia here.
I know what to do. Don't order me around.
And then Narantuya up here. So I can deal with enemies.
Toxins and traps are my tactics.
Okay. Is this Stasis Amiya or Salvage? This is just regular. This is regular Amiya fight. Okay, A altar, right there. We'll have Angelina down this time. Get that skill 3 ready. And then I think I'll save everyone else. Start popping in. Start levitating. Okay. Pretty good. Levitation plays. You did say all you need is to get a relic encounter after killing the ghost and get to 4 or 5. Yep, that is it. That is all I've done. Not sure if you can hear me over this music, but I am here. Okay, there goes not unto ya. This song expresses hype and grief. It's like so expressive to Amiya's IS5. Inevitable fate of ending of endless wars all by herself without the doctor. Yeah. Yes, you can hear. Great. Fantastic. I'll get Grey Throat again.
We're going then.
Just start gunning down this guy. I'll retreat on them. I don't think, or not Amiya. I'll retreat Innis. It's a couple of deaths, but it's okay. Because I can drop down Horn.
Complete my assignment. You
Get rid of the rest of them. Okay.
It's my turn.
I hear foul beasts flapping.
Allow me to
Alright,
study
ready
your
to go.
command style in this battle.
Yeah, Angelina's killing it in that middle space right here. And the levitation means, with Angelina's levitation, it means those enemies can't attack either. Alright, all melee tiles, okay. Well, actually, I have the white shoes. I can place operators wherever I feel like it. Yeah, 3-assist slash is a little brutal.
Doubt your bait yet?
Okay,
I know
Innis.
what to do. Don't order me around. I know what to
Get some DP going. And then I'm gonna here's what I'll do. Naventuya
Traps are my
and
tactics.
Theresa.
Relax. I'll always help you out.
And then we'll wait a second.
I know what to save your corpse in the shadow. No one will find you.
It's okay. I am with you.
Okay. Get Angelina down here possibly.
Keep starting forward.
Clear remotes.
Okay, everyone, our field
Get Angelina going. Where's the orb? I can't see the orb. Where is it? Okay, and
It's okay.
I can
I am with you.
do an oh, it's up there. Okay. Don't think I need innocent anymore. So I'm just gonna prepare neural alter.
I shall lead the assault.
Relax. What? You think you're a better robber than me?
Okay. So when the other orbs show up, neural alter will be released, and we can keep wailing here.
Got an
I mean, I don't think we need anything else. This is pretty good. Wait, Innis can still attack speed and there is a limit to it? There should be a limit. Yeah, cap's at 70 for skill 2. There is a cap. Yeah, no, because if there wasn't a cap, it would be very overpowered. I agree. Alright, now you get to hear this, the neural attacking sound.
I'll get going then.
Another Theresa here.
Relax. I swallowed up the sun.
Okay.
Too bad they don't see me.
I'll do Horn to take care of all the other enemies. Oh, my frame rate. I mean... yeah, Phase 3 has the floor 3 bosses. You are right.
Totally empty.
Luckily, they're not as threatening, but still threatening I think the hardest part about this,
Relax. I'll
this part of the
always help
fight
you out.
is the fact that your deployment options are kind of limited depending on where the orbs go. What is happening? We're winning! We're winning is what's happening. We're doing it.
We will overcome what's
So many effects. Where is Monster in this, Lamau? Alright, I think we've done it. There we go. GG's. That was your Angelina run.
mission accomplished.
Ending 4 and ending 5, which do you think is... I think ending 4 is rougher, I'm gonna be honest. Ending 4 is just so restrictive. Because of your negative, you lose XP gain, so you won't get as many operators, and on top of that, you have to send operators to the second half of the fight in ending 4's boss, and it's just... It's a lot. It's a lot. Yay! Hooray! Is it though? It is. Ending 5 seems a lot more easier after I see your run. Yeah, again, it's like once you know how to do it, once you know kind of the approaches you want to take, it becomes much easier. I remember struggling a lot with IS4's 4th ending until I figured out a good strategy for it. And then it was pretty easy from then on. So it's all about just figuring out what you want. Noted, I got lucky and I got that ending with enough shields. Fair enough. All the stuff we did. A lot of bizarre fragments that also helped this run quite a bit. Yeah, then we robbed the shop. Did some more maps, did the thing. Yay! Alright. I think I will end this stream a little early today. We are hitting 3 hours, but... I need some energy for other things I have to do today. And I also want to try to get my Hulhaic guide out. I'm trying to make progress on that. So expect that at some point. That's the next video, by the way, the Hulhaic guide. But yeah. Yeah, 3 hours, 3 full hours. Wait, how many shields to leak Amiya boss, or I guess any sub-bosses like Theresis? So, I'll answer this last question before I head out. But Amiya boss, instant game over. Amiya boss is instant game over. The ending 1 and 3 boss, they take 30 lives. Ending 2 is also a game over, I believe. But can you leak phase 1? I think you can leak phase 1 and it's 30. But when you're on phase 2, it's an instant game over. Yeah, it did go by pretty fast, didn't it? Yeah, and the sub-bosses, like the floor 3 bosses, they take 5. 5 lives. And specifically in the Amiya boss fight, any boss takes 5. 5 lives. Yeah, anyways, that is the stream. Hopefully you all enjoyed yourselves, it seems like you all did. Angelina, very, very fun operator to use. And I didn't even get to push anything in that run, because I didn't really get many specialists. So yeah, anyways, Wednesday, same time, there's the Fire Emblem stream. We'll be continuing our Iron Man there. But other than that, yeah, hopefully I'll see you next time. We're having a good time. Hopefully your day's been good, and I hope your day continues to be good. And we'll see you all later. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye!